Hi, here we go again. I think this is video number whatever, it doesn't matter. You just keep watching, subscribing and loving me and giving me money and coffee. Don't forget, if you see me in the streets around Teesside, don't yell abuse. I will respond much better to coffee and money. Money, 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 money. Anyway, so what the hell is this video about? What is life about? What is the answer to the question of the universe? Anything. Okay, I will be doing some more backdrops, but at the moment I'm open to suggestions for backdrops, but pretty much these backdrops that I'm using are reversible quilts from Wilkinson's. Please sponsor me, please send me more reverse. I'm looking to buy the dinosaur ones. That'd be cool. Yes. Anyway, so we are now moving on to the next stage. The reason I'm doing these videos is I started at a local college doing a media course. I won't mention that college, but you're a bunch of... Anyway, and we had a lecture on film writing, and we were introduced straight into the software to... So I think, I can't remember the name of it. I prefer to use Final Draft because it's the industry standard script writing. You need a standard script writing software, which I will come on to. Oh, that's a good idea. But I'm not going to touch on actual content because the problem with the course is they went straight into writing a scene. Now, there is no point in writing a scene if you do not have the structure. I've tried it. It is impossible. You need the structure. You can't build a building without plans. You can't build a road structure. You can't pretty much do anything if you don't have the structure, if you don't have the infrastructure, if you don't have your plans. So for this lecturer to go in the film writing and go, this is your software, I found bizarre, and that's why I love Blakesnyder, and that's why I love his beat sheet, because you're doing thorough planning. So, your opening scene, make it big, make it bold. A long time ago I used to work for Beefeater Steakhouses, and we did a training module on how to train staff because I was an assistant manager. Long story. But you have to grab the attention. You have to grab your audience by the testicles, especially the women, especially in Teesside. Long story, that's not, anyway, that's not a right? You need to have something in the advert, in the trailer, that grabs people by the throat and goes, come and watch my film. Because if you don't have that, you have a Sandra Bullock or a Jennifer Aniston rom-com, don't you? Because what's the point? Yeah, it keeps making her money. So don't get me started. You need something big. James Bond tends to do it by having something that isn't really related to the actual story. Some films have it where the opening scene is related to the story. But you have to get your audience through the door. You have to, well, again, as a screenwriter, you have to grab the producers and the people who you want to give money to by the testicles or by the whatever. But you have to make people believe. I was told that if you can't sell your film in the first 10 pages, then it won't sell. So you've got to have something big. Another tip, don't have unless you're writing cheap porn, which I've never done because I'm a good boy, don't start with your hero in the shower, right? And then looking thoughtfully as he showers, or they shower their scars and cuts and bruises from the fight the night before, and contemplates, and then going into flashback because it's been done 1,000 times before. And this leads into another aspect, which is don't feel you have to introduce a scene and having a man walk into a room and then sit down and be made to feel, oh, right, so that's what's happening. So if you have a person walk into a room, you're wasting time. Have them sitting in the room and having the conversation halfway through. Don't be afraid to, you don't need to introduce it. If you see somebody being interviewed for a job, people know your audience aren't stupid. Some of them are. Some audience members are stupid. Really flipping stupid. But if you've had somebody being interviewed for a job, you know they've knocked at the door, you know they've been interviewed, asked to come in, you know they've got a job description, you know they've read the scene. Get straight into the scene. If they're being interviewed by the police, you don't need to do the prelim of them being dragged up from the cells. Just have them in the interview, change the table. It saves time and your audience aren't stupid. Right? So don't start your film with a contemplative shower scene where they reflect and flash back to the night before. Have the scene start for real, but make it big. Grab your producer by the kahunas, by the testicles, by the scrotum. That's not being sexist, it's just a term of phrase because you will get female producers, right? They've probably got bigger testicles than me because I'm shy. But you have to grab your audience in to your film that something dark and dangerous is going to happen, that something exciting, that you're about to spend 15 quid on something that will entertain you and not something that will bore the arse off you unless you're into being bored up the arse. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, talk to me about filmmaking, talk to me about writing. Come and talk to me. Just talk to me because I spend all day alone in my room. Yeah, if I start getting a bit depressive and a bit desperate, that's not my intention. Come and talk to me. Buy me coffee. Give me your money. Not a nice picture, that one. So I go, bye-bye.